Hey guys, so I am just getting home from work, and to update you guys, I went to the doctor's this morning. That was the 15th. Now if you recall, on the 14th, 9 a.m., I was like, oh my goodness, my line is getting dark. Like, I was extremely ecstatic, like, super excited. Oh my goodness, I'm about to ovulation is near. So I get to the doctor's office, and they draw my blood, and I tell them, like, I don't think you guys will be able to detect my surge because I think I detected it yesterday. So you'll see a difference. I don't know exactly how the hormones go once they surge and how long it takes for them to fall. Um, so they're just like, oh, okay. So they tell my doctor this, they pull my blood work, and they, start processing it while I'm there in the office. Now my appointment was at 10 o'clock. I didn't see my doctor until 11, and I actually got there at 9:50. So I'm sorry, my appointment was at 10:15. I got there at 9:50. So I was there early, and they actually seen me early. So 10 o'clock, they start the process. 11 o'clock, my doctor comes in. So I'm talking to her, and I'm like, yeah, I think I detected my surge yesterday. So she's like, well, I don't think your eggs would have grown that fast and released, or you receive your surge, that fast. She said, but, I'll just take a look around, see what's going on. So as I'm getting my exam, the reception, well, not the receptionist, but one of the other ladies that work in the lab, she walks in. And she says, her ES is this. I don't remember what number she said, because I didn't think she was talking about me. But she hands, she puts this piece of, what do you call those little things? Sticky tabs. She puts that down, and of course, I think that was what my chart was. But she put it on top of my chart. Um, so my doctor looks over, and she's like, that's weird. But she said, some people are different. Now, at this whole time they're talking about me. I had no idea. But in any event, she still continues on with it. So now she goes, well, I don't think you've ovulated. And she said, your estrogen level drops. This, of course, is after the girl walked out the room. She said, but let's just see. So she looks on the right. The right still looks the same. She didn't see anything maturing. Looks on the left. The one that was 13 now it's gotten smaller. It looks like it's about 12. So she measured it, and it was about 12. Um, so at this point, 2 tears fell down my face. Like, I couldn't even control it because I knew that meant that my egg did not mature. I didn't detect the surge. I don't know what I detected. Like, I'm ready to throw those test strips out because I'm pretty pissed off about it. Because how can those test strips start to serve, lines getting darker, and then, like, the next day, like, not even a whole thing, like, it just stopped detecting? Like, what happened? Like, I don't understand. Like, they're only supposed to get dark when they're detecting a surge. So, like, what? Did I start getting the surge and then my ovary just say F it? Because, like, I really feel like my ovaries just quit on me. But anyhow, so she finished it up, the ultrasound, did the course, my blood work. She says, just go ahead and get dressed. I'll look at your slides, and, we'll talk. So I'm waiting in the consult room for her. She says that the post-coital test, it looked about the same as it did on Monday. She, said that all my hormone levels dropped, and she compared, what I did last cycle with the 50 milligrams of Clomid to what I did now on 100 milligrams of Clomid, and she was like, I did the same exact thing. She said, your estrogen level, it started to rise, and then it just dramatically fell. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, really? Like, my ovaries, I swear, they have to be ignorant. Something's wrong with them. Like, I don't know if I need to talk to them, or if I need to drink more tea, or maybe I'm just not getting enough sleep. I don't know. But I just feel like my ovaries are just like, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. They get almost to the top of the hill and they just go, fuck it, we go back down. Like, really? Like, my ovaries, I really feel like they're ignorant. So, needless to say, she started me again on Provera. I'm still taking the 10 milligrams twice a day for 5 days. And I need to call it with my first day of my period. So hopefully this cycle we're going to do 3 pills, which is 150 milligrams for 5 days. We're going to try that, see how that works out. Now, she said for some reason, if I still don't respond, that she's going to move to doing, I have a couple of options. The first option would be to do 3 pills for 7 days versus 5 days. That may be the nudge that I need. Another option was to do 3 pills for 5 days and to get injections. Now, the third option is not something she does all the time because it doesn't have a very high yield and success, is to do 4 pills, which is 200 milligrams. Now, I've never read that anywhere. I've always read that the highest you can take is 150. She said no, there has been some success, but there's not much success. But some people do respond, but most don't at that rate. Or if they do, they're producing way too many follicles. So that poses a risk. So she said she wants to be prudent in how, we treat this to get me to ovulate, which I totally understand because, I mean, I only have room for one. I can make room for two and maybe three. But four, that's a crowd. I can't do that, you know. And what's the statement? Two's a couple, three's few, and four's a crowd? Yeah, we don't have a crowd down there. So I really don't know how to feel, but I will say that those tears like instantaneously came. It's like I guess somewhere maybe I knew. I don't know. But those tears when she told me, the follicle got smaller, like I instantly teared up. And we even waited in the console room, like I started crying. But the drive from doctor's office to the pharmacy, I looked like I lost my best friend. Like I was so upset. And my boyfriend is just like, well, it's okay, babe. It will happen. And he's so sweet and trying to comfort me. But I was like so sad and miserable. And like I had to call my cousin and tell her, and she's just like, you're a whole hot mess. Like I really didn't plan on not ovulating. Not saying that I planned on being pregnant, but I didn't foresee that I wouldn't ovulate and that I wouldn't get pregnant. Now, I don't have any more pads. Like, I have to go get more pads. Like, for most of you girls, I don't know, like, how many of you guys have polycystic ovaries and how many of you guys don't get periods. But, like, I never really got a period my whole life. So, there's things about pads I didn't even know, and now I gotta get more. And just to elaborate, the one thing I didn't know about pads, if you get Always, that brand, apparently there's arrows in which ways forward. Who knew? Because I didn't. So I will chit chat with you guys later. Because someone else just came home. I don't want them to know that I'm trying to conceive. Bye. But I'm pretty upset my ovaries didn't work. But I'll update you guys in like 2 weeks.